Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is the old YFZ 450R. We got the TRX 90 sitting next to her, and we are out here at round number 7 of the MWXC series in North Salem, Indiana. So not too far for us, once again, only about a 45-minute drive, so that's super sweet. As you guys notice, I got my super cool 9.2 crew shades on, and I also got this sweet thing. As you guys can see, we got the 137 Motorsports logo. After these last several hot sunny races, I figured, you know what I need a straw hat. So bought me a straw hat, and one of my sponsors, Game On Productions, big shout out to him, he was able to make me a patch and get it glued onto the straw hat. So now we are protected from the sun, and we're representing at the same time. So just figured I'd shout him out and give him, if you are in the greater Brazil area and you need anything like this, he does hats, he does t-shirts, he does decals, he does all sorts of stuff. So get with him for anything you need like that. Anyways, we're out here, MWXC round 7, and this is a new track to me. I've never been here before. I think they've raced here for the last several years, but I've never raced this property. Watched some videos of it. It looks relatively flat. There's a couple hills out there, but other than that, it seems to be fairly open in the woods as well. We're parked out here in a big wide open field is what it kind of looks like. We got the track right here behind us, so I think all the start and stuff is on the other side of those trees. There's a big open field over there. We start there, and then the track runs way out that way. Most of the track's way out that way, and then we're like kind of towards the finish. We come back in the corner of this field back that way, run around the edge of the field here, run back in that woods real quick, run all the way through here, and then head over to the finish. So I don't think there's any crazy pro hills or anything like that here, and honestly I don't even know if there's going to be a pro hill. The video I watched last year, the pro hill wasn't much of anything, and it looked like pretty much everybody was going up it. So like I said, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of elevation here, so we'll see what happens. But other than that, we're gonna hang out. We got some beautiful weather this weekend, mid 70s this weekend in the high. Beautiful racing weather, so hopefully don't have to worry too much about the overheating or anything like that this weekend. We're hydrating up, all that good stuff, and it's a little bit breezy too, so that helps even more. But anyway, I'll probably catch up with you guys if we do go out, look at the track or anything like that, or it'll either be later this evening or in the morning. So see you then. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, which is race day. So we're out here at round number 7, MWXC, and I don't think I ever said the name. Walnut Creek is the name of this race. So like I said, never raced here before. It is an absolutely beautiful day. It was actually a little bit chilly this morning. Last night had to get in the old sleeping bag in the camper, so a little bit chilly, but not too bad. Gonna make for some pretty good race conditions. Should be about 75 degrees today by the time we race, so should be just about perfect. But yeah, gonna get ready to head up to the start line. I think Micro might have already started, Pee-wee, so I need to get up there, get some highlights of those guys, and then we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, well, it is just about time to head up to the line. We got the race machine looking beautiful as ever. Stuck her in the trailer for a short little bit, keep the dust off of her. Overall, it's not looking too bad. Got some dust in the fields, as you would expect. As you guys can see, there's some dust down there, and in the corners and stuff, they're definitely clearing the grass off. But yeah, we'll see how it is. Hopefully the woods aren't too bad. But they're doing some fast laps out there. They're doing like 15, 16 minute laps on a 6.5 mile track. So it's going to be a fast one today, that's for sure. I'm guessing the leaders, depending on who shows up pro-wise, they're going to be doing 12, 13 minute laps probably, which means it's going to be a long race, a lot of laps putting in. So we'll see what happens. We're getting the group ready to go. We got everybody back there getting ready to go, and getting ready to head up to the line. So I'll see you up there. Okay guys, out here at MWXC round 7, Walnut Creek, getting ready to do some racing. A little dusty, some fast track. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, well, we made it home from the races, and yeah, another weekend at the races, so let's go through it. So we got up to the line, and beautiful day, absolutely beautiful weather, and couldn't ask for much better in the middle of August. So good weather. We get up there to the line, we get the green flag, and got an okay start. I need to go through and check the valve clearance on this thing because it seems like it's starting a little bit slower than it used to, so need to see what's up with that. It used to seem like it fired like right off the hit, and now it seems like it almost turns over once before it fires, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, got a decent start. I think I was fourth going into the woods, so not terrible, but got going, and once again lap one just seemed to not be my lap. So something I've kind of noticed, it seems like, as of here lately, is right off the line, after going into the woods, I seem to tighten up pretty quickly. Not sure exactly what it is. I try to stretch out. I try to warm up my body, get my heart rate pumping up on the line, usually stretch. And just kind of jump around, you know, get the blood flowing, try to do as much as I can to get my body warmed up. But it seems like it's not been quite enough, because laps 1 and 2 just were not the best. Lap 1 was okay, nothing crazy, but yeah, just wasn't riding very well. Just wasn't comfortable on the quad. Come lap 2, started to feel a little bit better, started to pick up the pace a little bit, and then after that really started feeling good on the quad, and started riding like I knew I could. So this thing about that time was just absolutely ripping. She was moving pretty good. I was feeling really good on this thing, and overall felt like I was, you know, riding really, really well. But unfortunately, my riding really well that day just wasn't well enough, I guess, because overall nothing crazy really happened during the race. Had some little issues here and there, nothing crazy. Did a little bit of battling and stuff. Had some pretty good lap times. I'll go ahead, I'll flash the lap times up here so you guys can see those. Probably one of my most, if not most consistent races in terms of lap times, other than the very last lap. You'll see was a little bit slower, and there's actually a reason for that. So on the very last lap, I will say I wasn't with James Sandell the whole time, but we were running almost identical lap times. It was a lot of fun trying to play catch up with him, because I was ahead of him on lap 1. He was the one I battled with in the last race. So lap 2, he got around me. I got back around him, and then I hit a log really hard and almost came off the quad, and that kind of shook me for a second. So I let him back around, and he kind of pulled away. But I stayed the rest of the day. I was between 10 and 20 seconds behind him the entire day. And so the last lap came around, I was still feeling really good, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push as hard as I can this last lap. I want this to be my fastest lap, and I want this and I want to catch him. So go into that last lap, I'm pushing as hard as I possibly can. We come to a hill on the track, and what do you know, there's a guy stuck on a one-line hill, and I couldn't get around him. So after going back and watching the video, I ended up finishing out the day 51 seconds behind James. So I was 51 seconds behind him. At the end, I went back and I watched where I got stuck, or not where I got stuck, where the guy was stuck on the hill and I couldn't get around or anything. And that cost me, I sat there for 53 seconds. So basically what that tells me is, if I would have kept pushing, if I wouldn't have had that issue and the lap time that I was putting down that race, it would have been like a low 19-minute lap time, but I would have caught up to him. So I may not have passed him, but I would have at least caught up to him, would have had him in sight. So that would have been really cool. But it's one of those things you can't really speculate. But it felt good to at least look back there and know that with the pace I put down, I would have caught him on that last lap had we not had a little bit of an issue there. So it is what it is. But anyway, not the greatest results for this weekend. Definitely not representative of how I rode. I felt great. I rode great. This just was not my track. This was a very fast, very wide open track where the person who held that throttle open the longest was the fastest. And as I've told you guys, and as a lot of you guys know, that's just not my strong suit. I am not a wide open, fast track kind of guy. So is what it is. Ended up 6th place on the day, which not very good. And but I did end up 29th out of 61 overall. So the last several races I've been right around that 50, just below that 50% mark in the overall finish, which honestly I'm very happy with, being my first year in B class. So there's a lot of fast guys, especially running this MWXC series. A lot of guys in my class and ahead of me. So it feels pretty good to be able to finish at least in that top 50% overall for the PM race, being my first year in it and all. So with that, yeah, like I said, not a terrible day at the track. This bike handled amazing. Nothing, no complaints about that or anything. Ran amazing, handled amazing, all that good stuff, and as always, looked amazing. But yeah, good day at the racetrack. Big thank you to all my sponsors out here, all these guys on this quad making this possible. All these amazing sponsors here. Go around, picture them all, and then you guys will see them all at the end of the video as well. But I'm always happy to thank all my amazing sponsors, because without these guys I would not be able to do what I'm doing. So I got this thing all cleaned up and just about ready for the next race. So I want to say a big thank you to all you guys for coming out, watching the videos, coming out, supporting at the racetrack. Saw a lot of great people cheering me on out there. Had several people send me videos afterwards, so I appreciate all that stuff. And yeah, may not have been the best results on the day, but I'm still happy with how I performed. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.